Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to week 7 of the BPFFL. We got our midterm grades here, and let's just say... roll the intro. Greetings, students. I am Dean Jonathan Vegas III, Jr., Esquire, established dean of the BPFFL, and I just got the midterm grades from the senior dean. AV Club Geeks, would you be so kind to post them on the wall, please? As you can see, this is a really interesting scenario we have here. We got ourselves a couple of A students, 2 B students, 3 student teams in need of some improvement, and 3 teams that are currently failing in the role of fantasy football. We will analyze this along with this week's picks. Up first, we have the Hangman going up against the Extractors. I'm really worried about both these teams as they are both currently failing in the fantasy football regimen. I'd hate to see either of these teams go, but at this point, it's up to them to solve their own problems. The Hangmen have the worst defense in the entire league. And if you look at the Snakeoctopus, they have the worst division record. So this is an excellent opportunity for both these teams to pick themselves up by their bootstraps and start moving towards, say, a better grade point average, a better life, a better car, a better future. Jonathan Vegas University, now applying. To give a little extra incentive, I'm going to give this one to the Snakeoctopus 3 points. Now you know we're not doing the Randy Savage this week. I'm tired. So sleepy. Rosebud. Up next, we have the Extractors going up against the Terror. Now, these are 2 teams that right now, they're kind of pushing the envelope towards failing out for the 2019 season, which I hope doesn't happen because I'm partial to both teams. Even though right now, they both have their issues. Right now, the Extractors have the worst quarterback in the league, and the Terror have the worst home win-loss record. And since the game is at home, it's going to be tough for the Terror. But you know what? I'm one of those person who, say, likes to either throw salt in the wound or a pig in a poke. So let's make this interesting. Terror by 3, lock of the week. Earn those grades, boys. Up next, we have a very interesting situation when the Senators travel to take on the Thunder. Now, here's the thing. The Senators have an F rating for the season, but I think of the 3 teams that are failing and the other 3 teams that are potentially failing, I think the Senators have the best chance of turning their grade around and making the most improvement for the rest of the season. Because right now, they have the best wide receiver and the best kicker in all of the BPFFL. However, they also have 2 things going against them. One is their D is the worst, and they are the most winless team in the league with a total wins of 0. Thunder by 8. Up next, we have our Up next, we have our co-main event for the evening, the Slaughterhouse taking on the B-Waxers. Now here's the thing, the rivalry between these 2 teams has been simmering for some time. It's been a silent heat, but it's been a heat nonetheless. It's like you can hear the stove or you can't hear the stove, but you'll get burned by the heat. And trust me, there is a lot of heat between these 2 teams, and I think the beginnings of one of the great BPFFL rivalries going into the future. However, this time I'm going to give it to the B-Waxers. And the reason why is the Slaughterhouse is the most unbalanced team in the league. Their tight end division is the best. Slaughterhouse has a great tight end. But at the same time, their wide receiving core is a joke. Good Lord. So with that in mind, and also given the fact that they're going up against an A student, B-Waxes over the Slaughterhouse, 9 points. And finally, we have a main event matchup that would sell out in any arena in the world, the A-Holes against the Roughnecks. This is a tough one to call, because when you look at the A-Holes, they have the best running back in all of football. And if you look at the Roughnecks, they have the best quarterback. However, when it comes down to it, unfortunately, as much as I love my Roughnecks, gotta go with the A-Holes on this one because they are a perfect team with a perfect A+ record, and I think that counts for a lot. As much as the Roughnecks want to try, I don't think this is the week that the streak will be broken. A-Holes by 9. Nice camera angle. I like this one. Well, that's all I got for this week, so I'm going to kick on back here in my office here at BPFFL University. I hope you kids study well this week. Do me proud. And see you all next week. Whee! Wait, I don't do we anymore. I am a distinguished dean now, so... Good day. What?